Gentlemen, before I start, I want to say thank you to these guys on Patreon, as always. They're what makes it so that I can. Makes it so that I don't have to run ads in the middle of the videos. So if you have the opportunity and you're interested, come check out everything I got going on Facebook. I put up 2 or 3 posts a day. I try to anyhow, on the things I'm working on, and they get access to all the stuff that I'm selling 48 hours before anybody else, and they always get to see what's going on the workbench every day, that kind of thing. So come check us out. All right. I am not making a single dollar out of this. I want to be very transparent on this. I have been bugging my buddy Frank to make these because he's a tool and die maker, and he builds the coolest aftermarket heat sink pack or fan cover cases for Texas Stars I've ever seen. Very well thought through design. Well, I've been bugging my buddy over here at Beard Amps. By the way, it says BBI approved on it. I've been bugging him now for over a year, begging and pleading for him to make lids and cases for us. Well, he's finally done it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up here. It's going to say Beard Amps and then the phone number, right? It's going to be right about right there. I want to showcase this in its own video. He prototyped these out, and he made some massive improvements for us. Look at how well this is packaged. This here is a tin. This is for a Texas Star, let's say 500, the Texas Star 400, the Black Widow. This is 2 spec, but better, replacement tin. So let's go a little bit further with this. Look at how he packages everything. It's like he cares. Oh, I like this guy. He's good people. He is good people. Look at that. Let's set that there. And let's set this here. Look at that. He even sent me replacement vinyl. What the hell, bud? He went out and he sourced the vinyl that's on the lids. That took him forever, him and his wife working on this. It took them a great deal of time. These are extra tins for messengers, or modulators. And as of the time of me shooting this video, he's currently working on replacement lids and fan kits for the Texas Star 3200. I'm going to be using him exclusively going forward. He is also currently working on recreating the stock fan kits for the 1200s, the 1600, the 3200, and he makes his own aftermarket kits for the 350, 250, and so on. So let's set this up. These are our Mod Vs. This is a tin for a skeleton, by the way. The 2 skeleton tins. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's a little 2-pill that's produced by Texas Star. The Mod V, even though the cabinets look the same, this is a little bit bigger and a little bit taller. It's got the cant cut on it and everything. So, yep, and yeah. Okay, let's do an apples to apples comparison. Let me go over here and we'll grab this old crusted case. This is old busted crusted. I want to talk about the difference from A to B. So as you go forward, technology changes, and okay, this is a stock case for like a Texas Star 1200 Sweet 16. Okay, we see the vinyl. He perfectly matched the vinyl. Perfectly. Look at how thick this is. See how thin that is? This is thicker gauge metal. This is the thing that always drove me crazy with the inside of Texas Stars. This coating that they put on the inside of this steel does nothing to resist water, and it rusts all the time. Think about it. Think all the YouTube videos I've done where I've got to go and I got to polish the inside of the lid because it's all rusted out and gross, right? Not here. This has been run through what they call a time saver, where this has been polished. Please note the swirl pattern all goes in the same direction here. And then it's been cleared, both sides. Leading edge and inside has been cleared. So not only is the case thicker, but it's actually got a seal on it so it'll never rust. This is spot on to the nanometer, a direct bolt-on replacement for Texas Star. This is the only person in the market that you can buy these from, is my friend over there at Beard Amps. His name's Frank, by the way, Frank Beard. That is hot stuff, dude. Well, that looks better than new, because it is better than the original one. Let's talk about prices real quick. He doesn't know how to price these. Let me say that up front. I think that he should charge more. But being that the only person that we used to be able to get these from, and now he's completely sold out, he had them listed for $30 and $40 a piece. This is more metal. This vinyl is very expensive, apparently. So I told him, I said, dude, and since those prices were put on the web, we've seen, what, almost 40% inflation? And I'm not just talking in the last 4 years, I'm talking about like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, right? That's how old the prices are that we can find on the web. I mean, in the last 4 years, we all know, if any of us ever go to the grocery store, the $400 we used to spend at the grocery store 4 years ago does not buy the same amount of shit the $400 we buy today. You can only get about a quarter of that. But still, he's keeping these redonkulously cheap. This tin right here, this is for the Texas Star 400, 667, 500, and Black Widow. 40 bucks. Brand new, no holes in it, looks like brand new tin, because it is brand new. The brand new tin for the Texas Star 250, 350, 200 high drive, 300 high drive, HV, VVV, BBB, whatever, 35 bucks. $35. And if you think about that, he might be making $2 a tin, maybe, if that, right? This guy right here. 8 years ago, this sold for 40 bucks. Directly from Texas Star. Made of thinner metal, wasn't sealed. Some of them, towards the end, they didn't even bother putting the vinyl on them. They just painted them. 40 bucks. I suggested to him that he should be looking at $50 to $55 for this tin. Replacement tin. What he actually ends up having for prices, none of my business. These over here, I have no idea what he's asking for these because I didn't bother to ask him on the phone. But in my opinion, I'm going to take this old busted, throw that in the trash. In my opinion, it's worth every penny. 50 bucks for this, easily. Brand new tin, made of heavier gauge metal, sealed, never have to worry about it rusting. I'd pay that all day long. I wanted to come out and talk about this because this is a product that pretty much everybody I know has, and pretty much everybody I know has one with holes drilled in the lid. Did you know that they make strap saddles that go over the amplifier so you don't have to drill holes in the tin? If you are looking for a Texas Star replacement lid without holes that's made from higher quality steel, sealed with the actual legit vinyl on it, and it is to the millimeter the right replacement part, come check out my buddy Frank over at Beard Customs. That's all I got. Thanks, guys. I appreciate being here. Give me a quick thumbs up. If you're interested, hit up my buddy Frank. And by the way, that's his direct cell phone number I'm putting up here on the video. So when you call, the only person that's ever going to answer is him. And guys, try to be respectful. Think 9 to 5. Don't be like some of you guys out there in the video land that have got to call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why you do it, but you do. Be kind to the man. He's putting his cell phone number out there for everybody so you can get direct access to him. He's also Beard Amplifiers on Facebook. Go find him and join his group. He's got a lot of cool stuff. He makes power supplies. Every once in a while you get him to build an amp for you, but he's really boutique high-end amplifiers. But his tins for Texas Stars and his aftermarket enclosures that he makes for a lot of different things, you'll have to go check that out on Beard Customs on Facebook. Just saying. I appreciate you guys. This is a very cool product that I'm very, very grateful that he was willing to pursue and develop for all of us to use. I see you, gentlemen. Have a good weekend. Click, click.